We're here with members of the St. Lawrence University men's lacrosse team, which just lost in the NCAA semifinals to Tufts. From left to right, Coach Mike Mahoney and Conor Healey. Coach, if you could give some general comments about the game.
Obviously Tufts is a great team. Hats off to Coach DIII and the season they're having, the program that they built here. They put a ton of pressure on you all over the field, and they've got some guys that can finish, and they've got all the components of a championship team. And so I certainly wish them the best of luck next week. I'm very
Jeremy Vautour is joining us.
Coach Healey was 3-1, he was 5-0.
okay. I'm very proud. Just speaking of my own team here, of the season that we put together. I thought it started with great leadership, as it needs to. Guys that were committed to this thing right from the very start, and I wouldn't say we got outworked today. I think they were a skilled team. They shot the ball well, but I think both teams worked very, very hard, and I think that's a testament to their team. But I'm also very proud of the effort that our guys showed from start to finish, and I think that's what got us to this point, and proud of that.
Questions?
Just to start off for Jeremy, you guys came in with a pretty high octane offense, but Salazar was lights out in goal today. Do you think that was maybe a pretty big deciding factor in the outcome?
Yeah, he played great. I think that early on in the game, maybe our shot selection wasn't quite the greatest. That maybe gave him that edge. But I think as the game went on, we were kind of taking better shots, and when you have a hot goalie, that's always makes things more difficult. But I think our guys battled hard, and didn't really use that as an excuse to give up, which was great to see.
You guys tried everything at face-off X. What was the problem there? You guys can't get the ball back. You struggle there.
Problem is their guys pretty darn good. That's the biggest problem when you don't have a matchup. I thought our guys worked like crazy. Our wings came in and worked hard, but he's got technically he has the ability to get the ball into a stick quickly and out of the scrum sometimes before the wings become a factor. And we knew that was going to be a struggle for us. We knew potentially it was going to be a struggle, but again, I thought when we settled in and played 6-on-6, we were okay defensively. But when they got into their unsettled game and transition game, that's really where they hurt us, and they score in spurts, and it's tough to recover from.
What was the decision to make the quick change at goal in the third quarter there, a couple minutes in?
Just to give him a different look. Ryan Fisher's been awesome for us all year. I wanted to just give him a chance maybe to catch his breath a little bit, and I think Pat Sullivan made a nice save there early on, but things just kind of got away from us. But it was it wasn't anything about how Ryan was playing as much as, hey, let's try to inject a little, maybe a new look or a little more energy into things and see if we can rally, and just wasn't the case at that point.
Yeah, Chris Fitzgerald from the Watertown Daily Times. It's kind of a general question. How special is it to get this far, and what's kind of like the mood of the team afterwards? Because obviously a tough loss, but you guys were able to get this far and have a nice run.
Yeah, you kind of dream about these type of games, and you start in the fall, and it's the goal is to be a 500 team, and then the goal is to try to push for the league championship, and to be at this point and the end of May and still be able to play lacrosse in the Final Four of the national championship. It's those are kind of the games that you, as a lacrosse player, that you just dream about. So it's been an unbelievable experience, and I think the team and everybody has just been so fortunate, it's kind of taken it all in. It's been a while since the program has made it this far, and I think it's been a good experience for not only the coaches, but especially the young guys on the team, and as a senior, there's kind of no better way to kind of go out and making a push for the finals. So it's been an unbelievable experience.
Maybe for Conor, as you guys are coming out of halftime, it's an 11-6 deficit, I think it was. What's the mentality? What's the approach? I mean, you guys aren't out of the game by any means. So what's kind of the attitude coming out of that?
I mean, we didn't play our best half in the first half, so we knew we could have played better. And going into the second half, we knew that, I mean, Tufts had blown leads before. We knew that there was obviously a shot that we could get back in the game. Lacrosse is a huge game to run, so the mentality was that if we lock up and play our best lacrosse, there's definitely a shot we can get back in this game. Unfortunately, it didn't happen that way, but there was no feeling at halftime or at any time in the third quarter that really there was no give up or anything from our team.
Conor, as someone who's returning to the team, talk about this season and sort of the springboard into the future for the team next year at least.
I mean, yeah, it was a pretty amazing year. I'm really fortunate to be coming back next year. It's gonna be weird playing my first St. Lawrence lacrosse game without the guy to my right over there, but I'll definitely miss him a lot. So, but I think that a lot of guys in that locker room, I mean, we want to be back here. We want to get further than here. Now that we've tasted this, no one on the team had tasted this type of experience before. So now that we have, I mean, I think we want to put in the work. We want to get back here. We want to be better next year. So.
Hey, yeah, Coach, just talk about the overall run you guys were able to put together and win 3 straight home games in the playoffs to get here. And the first time you were at the semis, it's like 79.
Yeah, I mean, I thought there was great consistency all year, right from the very first game of the year down in Buchanan, Connecticut. We played Franklin and Marshall, and we started fast out of the gates. And over the course of 20 games, to this point, to lose 2, I think our guys prepared for each and every one of them the right way. We had I think an 8-0 start, and then dropped 1, and then another pretty good run, and then the conference semifinal game didn't go our way, but it was an unbelievable opportunity when the NCAA gave us that Pool C bid. We felt like we had a team that could make a run, and to take advantage of that, to have those 3 home games and beat some really good teams over the course of those games was really that was a great part of the experience, and that brought us to today. And obviously today didn't go our way, but the memories and the as we look back on this season, we'll have a lot of pride in in what this team accomplished, these guys. And Jeremy here will go down with a record as our all-time or single season scoring record for goals, and then he's just had an unbelievable career, and it's not just the scoring, but the work ethic, the ground balls, those sort of things, and the leadership. And then Conor, I can finally tell people he's played virtually the whole year with a sports hernia, so he hasn't been at 100% or even close to it. I mean, he virtually doesn't practice. He's like an NBA all-star. He just show up and play the game, and the fact that he's been as productive as he has with that injury is amazing. But these are two warriors here, and that's just a couple of components that has made this team what it was this year, and it makes me proud as a coach. And I think we're really we felt like we didn't leave anything out on the field. The full effort was there.
Coach, you've been around the team for a long time, around the program for a long time. Can you talk about the support that you saw today at a road game from such a wide community of St. Lawrence alumni, fans, parents, families?
Oh, it was amazing. I don't know what the numbers say, but there was just as much red, if not more, as we looked out there, and it was a fun day. Taking away the final outcome, obviously, but the energy and the excitement for St. Lawrence and for our program, it was really cool to be a part of, and I'm glad these guys experienced that. And can't say enough about the alumni. I mean, I can't tell you how many guys that I had a chance to just pop in and say hello to as I was walking off or into the field, and the former families, and it was special. It really was special, and that'll be something that again, I think that will be incentive for our guys to try to get back to this type of environment as soon as possible.
Anything else? Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.